Hi there. Today I will be sharing the recipe for green peas kachori. It's a green peas stuffing in fried bread along with some spicy potato mash curry. As you can see, green peas have a lot of health benefits, so that is my inspiration to make some kachoris. I have ground this green peas with 2 green peppers, 2 cups of green peas, half cup of water, salt and sugar to taste into a very fine paste. This is a very smooth paste that I blended together. No other spices, just ensure that you have it at the desired consistency. Separately, I take some crushed ginger, about 2 tablespoons ginger, and 1 teaspoon coriander and 1 teaspoon cumin powder, and mix them well together. Keep it separate. Take about 1 teaspoon of black cumin. This is whole black cumin, and a half teaspoon of asafoetida. This is a spice which is also called hing. This is available at any Indian store. These are all different kinds of spices. So add about 2 tablespoons of oil, warm it in a pan, and then as it gets hot, put the black cumin powder and asafoetida, stir it for a couple minutes, and then add the ginger paste with the cumin and coriander spice. Mix them well for about 5 minutes, and then add the entire peas paste into that all the spicy stuff that is together and blended in oil. Keep stirring for about 10-15 minutes. Do not leave that unstirred because that might cause the paste to get stuck at the bottom of the pan. As it starts to get more consistent with water drying up, you will see the stuffing will finally form a big lump as it is, and just taste the sugar and salt, that it's all in appropriate amounts. It should have a very good taste because you have some green chilies into it, so it's a little spicy. Green pea stuffing is ready. Now separately, I prepare all-purpose flour duff. So I have about 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoon oil and salt. Mix them together and knead the dough until it is soft and ready for making them into flat press bread. So these are some dough balls that I prepared, about 12 small size balls from about 2 small cups of all-purpose flour dough that I prepared. Now these individual balls have been flat pressed in a wooden tabletop, or you can use a electric press, or I've done them all manually and added a small portion of stuffing inside it, as you can see here. Then tried folding them with the stuffing inside, and the way I do it, the shape is like a half circle. Ultimately, like when I try to press it from the borders, like the upper border, it turns to be folded into a small arc shape, and this is a top view of it, the dough with the pea stuffing in it. So, and then what I do is from both the corners, I bring them all together into the center, fold them, and then make a small ball out of it, and in the middle I press it so that it forms a full shape bowl. You have to be very careful because a lot of the time the pea stuffings will start coming off from the sides. So when you flat press them, prepare those breads, you have to be very careful. So these are about the 12 dough balls with the pea stuffings that they're ready. You can see these are a little bigger balls now because they have the stuffing in them. All of them have been shaped from an arc to a flat ball now. And this is manually, I have pressed them into about, I would say, 6-inch diameter or 3-inch radius flat circle shaped naan or bread. And this is with the pea stuffing inside. So before doing that manually, I put some oil into the tabletop so that it doesn't stick to the surface. Heating the oil is a very crucial part of making peas kachori. So until the oil is totally hot, you do not want to put the stuffed bread into it. So I heated about 5 teaspoon oil, and when it was very hot, when the skillet was hot, I started frying the individual stuffed breads. They typically will come out like this. You want to have them crispy, or you just want to have them light crispy. Depending on that, you fry it for about 4 or 5 minutes on both sides. Some of them will be like puris. They will be like full-blown, big kachoris. In this case, this was my first attempt. They haven't come out like fully blown puris, but they're very tasty, as you can see from here. Now on the side I prepared spicy mashed potatoes. As you can see, I've boiled about one large gold potato, cut it into pieces and put it in a pan, heated some oil up there and added all different kinds of spices. The spices included cumin powder, coriander powder, not always required, but rest of them, all of the spices that you've seen. Then I added water and I cooked that for 10 minutes. One of the vital spices is of course the dry mango powder and the asafoetida powder. So kachoris are ready with spicy mashed potatoes, and it reminds me of my dad, who used to love kachoris for breakfast. As we see, green peas really have a lot of health benefits. It helps lose weight, good for the heart, good for anti-aging, really good for bone health as well. I myself wasn't aware about all of this, but really thankful that now I have some more information on this, and that keeps me inspired to have more green pea kachoris and some other green pea related meals as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy and try the recipe and let me know how it turned out. Thank you.